In today's class, I'm going to explain various elements of a user interface, means some of the controls which are frequently used in all VB applications. Okay, so those are, the first one is text box control. A text box control accepts and displays the data. A text box control accepts the data from the user. A text box control accepts the data from the user and it also displays the data to the user. It is a basic control. A text box control is a basic control. It accepts the data and it displays the data. And the properties of this text box control are name property. The name property is used to set the name to this control. It sets the name through which user can access its properties and methods. Okay, with the help of this name property, by setting the name to a text box control, a programmer can access its properties and methods. The second one is important property, that is text property. It refers text in a text box. With the help of this text property only, a user can accept the text, okay, and display the text. Okay, the next one is multi-line property. Multi-line property means by default a text box accepts only a single line. It allows to enter only a single line. With the help of this multi-line property, it accepts and display multiple lines. The next one, enabled property. Enabled property means it allows the text box to be enabled or disabled at runtime by setting true or false. So with the help of this enabled property, the text box is enabled on the form on the user interface at runtime. By default, it is always true. If you make it false, the text box is disabled. Text box is disabled. Disabled means it doesn't respond to the user action. When this enabled property is set to true, only it responds to the user action. Otherwise, any control enabled property is set to false, it doesn't respond to the user action. Okay, next one is visible property. So visible property means if you want to hide any control at runtime, make visible property as false. Okay, so it means these controls will be hidden at runtime onto the form. Okay, so by default visible property of all controls is true. Okay, except timer control. Except a timer control, I will explain that in the next class. Okay, so the next one is max length property. So max length property, it specifies the maximum number of characters that can be entered. So if you want to make a limit number of characters in a text box, thus for example I want to enter only 10 characters, so you can set that limit with the help of this max length property. The next one, password char property. Generally we see in some applications while we are typing a name, it shows in a star marks, means it is a password. Okay, means it is a password. So how to make a text box is a password? With the help of this password char property only, we make that text box as a password. Okay, right. Next, font property. So it is the font, width, appearance, and appearance. So then back color. Okay, these are all properties of a text box. And the next one is method, move, set focus, and the events. So a change event, click event. In this event only we write the code. In these events, change event, click event, double click event, drag over, these events only we write a code. In the events we write the code. And the next one is the label control. Label control. What is the use of label control? Simply it is used to display some text which cannot be changed at runtime. The label control is used to display a text which cannot be edited or changed at runtime. Okay, label control properties. Name property, same name property like text box. It is used to set the name to access the properties and methods. The next, caption property, to set the text This property used to set the text on the label. Auto size property. Auto size property is the text that is automatically resized to label size. Okay, this is resized to label size. It makes the text and label size equal. Okay, then next word wrap property. When the property is set to true, its caption is wrapped around within the height of the label. Okay, then next border style. So if you want to give any border styles, okay, 0 1 fixed size like that, and this is the drag only one of the method. Okay, and next events are change, click, double click, mouse over. These are all events of this label control. Okay, the next one is command button. The command button control is used to execute the code. This control is used to execute the code. Simply we write a code on the command buttons. When we click on the command button at runtime, the code is executed. It is also called as push button. It is also called as push button. Okay, so the properties of command button: caption property, set the text on the command button. This is like a label to a command button. Back color, if you want to make back color, so you can make the back color, required back color to using the back color property. Tooltip property, so when you place mouse over on the command button, it shows some text. Okay, so tab index property, so when you press the tab button, the cursor will move one by one control. That is the tab index property. And these are all the methods: drag, move, and the events: change, click, drag over. Generally we use click and double click events to write the code in the command button. The next one is checkbox control. Checkbox control, it presents one or more choices that the user can select. So if you want to develop an application like hobbies, generally a person have more than one hobbies. In that situation we use this checkbox control. Okay, so simply select and deselect. Okay, so the properties of this checkbox control are: caption property, it is used to set the text next to the checkbox, and the value property, value specify whether checkbox is selected or not. Okay, alignment property, so alignment property determines the alignment left side or right side of this checkbox. The methods are set focus. Okay, the events are click, double click, etc. And the list box control. List box control means it is used to show a list of values. From that a user can select one or more choices, one or more items. Okay, it is having the property sorted property, used to display the items in a sorted manner. Sorted order, multi-select property, set to specify whether the user can single or multiple selection. List count, it gives the number of items in a list box. List index, it gives to access the individual elements of a list box. Text property, to access the selected items. Okay, methods: add item. Using this add item method, we add items to a text box at runtime. Remove item, deleting the items. Clear means clearing the text box items. Then next events: click event to, double click event to. So there are so many events. Okay, this is the this list box control. Okay, thank you.